trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a
What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Jonas, how's it going, brother? Hope you're having a great flipping Sunday. How's everyone tonight? How's everyone? Y'all ready for some Rocket League or what? Mm-hmm. Emma Young, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. We got some Rocket League up in this business. Man, I love that hype song so much. It is the best. Just waiting for Stryker Outcasts to get their butts in here. Looks like everybody's in. We're going to switch over to the happy screen. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Perfect. So just so y'all are aware, the winner of tonight's game will move on to qualify for the winter split. So the pressure is going to be high for both teams on this field tonight. Oh, nice little touchy-do by UV. Boss man trying to get this cleared away. Ice Bear with the shot down the middle. It's Eric with the clear off the backboard. Ice Bear going to get a catchy-do. Going to try to pop it mid. Get it past the defensive Stryker Outcast, but Uvax is there, but Ritzy is back. Banging it back to Stryker's Kerner. Boss man, no boosticles in the tank. Going to try to get this clear. Notice Dawn banging it down. Uvax banging it all the way back to the Kerner. Coming in. Going to try to get a solo play shot. Shoots it a little high, and Bossman's there for the blocky-do on It's Eric. Oh my gosh. An intense 30 seconds already. Oh, Emmy Young, well, Granny, much love to you as well, my friend. And as I'm reading the chat, Ice Bear coming in at 4:20 on the clock. Element Neon getting their first goal of the series, of the game, bringing the lead in quickly here. Ooh, a demo on the kickoff. Ritz, he's going to bang it over. Ooh, attempted shot, and Ritzy's going to get a demo, and It's Eric, and Ice Bear going to go up for a double tap. Uvax, what a save by Uvax, reading that double tap going down. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a nice save. Crazy Jeffy, welcome in. Nice to see some supporters for Element in the lobby here. Boss man popping it over to the mid. But it's banged back to the Kerner by Notice Dawn, and Uvax is going to get the, or not Uvax, it's Eric's going to get the clear. It's Eric now bangerizing it down to the other side of the field, getting it past Bossman. Going to try to do a solo play. It's booped up by Ritzy. Notice Dawn trying to get this ball centered. Nobody there for the play. Bossman banging this down. Uvax trying to get something going, but getting demoed by Bossman. Element Neon really going strong here on these demos, trying to prevent Stryker Outcast from getting any team plays. Ritzy's up here, maybe a double tap attempt. It's a little high, and It's Eric's gonna get that backboard clear. Ooh, but then gets challenged by Ice Bear coming in hot. Bossman getting a shot on net, no one there in time, and Element Neon gonna get a 2-goal lead in game number 1. Roctane, welcome in, my friend. Both records are 1-1. The winner will move on to the winter split. This is going to be intense. I'm predicting at least a game 6 here, if not a game 7, because, you know, as a caster, we love to see the game 7. Ritzy banging this down. Notice Dawn banging it back, but here comes Bossman with a boopy doop, and It's Eric with a nice touchy do clearing it away, and a double demo from Uvax clearing out the front line of Element Neon. I guess returning the favor for all the demos that Element Neon put on them in the first half of this game. Bossman banging this down. It's Eric popping it up. It's a little awkward for Uvax. He's going to go backwards. Bossman trying to bang it out the Kerner. Uvax trying to hold it in the Kerner. Ritzy over to Ice Bear, but what a save by Notice Dawn, and Uvax is going to come in trying to get it past Ritzy, but Ritzy going Jim. Nice clear there as well. We are nearing 2 minutes left in this game, and Element Neon is still holding a 2-goal lead right now. Notice Dawn trying to get this ball center for It's Eric. It's Eric with the shot on net. It's open, and yes, Stryker Outcast are putting themselves on the board, cutting that deficit by half. Only down by 1, 2:09 left on the clock. I don't think we've seen everyone's potential yet in this series in this first almost 3 minutes of this game 1. It's Eric banging it down over to Bossman. Bossman's going to bang this over to the Kerner. Notice Dawn's going to take this down the middle. Going for some spinny doos. Doesn't quite get the spinny do, but a shot on net from It's Eric, and it'll be good. It's Eric, 2 for 2 in the past 10 seconds. Stryker Outcast are now tied up with Element Neon with under 2 minutes left to go. Notice Dawn banging it over to the left. Here comes Ritzy, but here comes Uvax with a donkey do. Ice Bear with the catchy do going up the wall. Gonna try to get a nice little touchy do. Not quite getting a touchy do, but gets a flicky do instead. Uvax passed it down to Ritzy, and yes, dimes him right up, putting Neon back on top of the board. Unfortunate. Even getting a sorry from Uvax. Forgot to put the logo up, my bad. Nice kickoff there. Ooh, a double nice kickoff there. UVAC's getting demoed again by Ice Bear this time. It's Eric trying to bang it to the corner. Ice Bear getting a bumpy do, and Bossman having open net, but shooting it a little wide. Unfortunate for Element Neon. Could have maybe had a 2-goal lead there. Bossman popping it up over to Notice Dawn, back to Ice Bear. Ice Bear doing a turnaround. He do. It's Eric going to get a nice little save. He do across the net, getting demorized by UVAX. But here comes Ritzy. Trying to get this ball center. No one there for the attack. UVAX banging it down. It's past Ice Bear, but not past Bossman. It's Eric getting a shot. Oh, and Notice Dawn trying to follow it up, and UVAX will a 3-piece chicken meal for Stryker Outcasts. First 3-piece chicken meal of the series and game so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied 3-3 with less than a minute left in this game number 1. Are we going to see overtime in this first game? UVAX banging it down. But I guess you do. Notice Dawn banging it over to the corner. Ice Bear trying to bang it away. Here comes it's Eric coming in hot to the corner, restocking on boosticles. Ice Bear trying to get a touch on this ball. Can't quite get the contact until just in time. Bossman trying to bring this over mid. Shoots it a little over Ice Bear. UVAX up and away. Words. Trying to get a double tap, and UVAX will get a double tap. What a shot by UVAX. Stryker Outcast gaining the lead 4-3. Roctane knows UV. Here comes Notice Dawn trying to get a touchy dude, doesn't quite get it. Ice Bear going to shoot this on target. Oh, and nobody back in time. UVAX getting fakey dude. It is right back to being tied 4-4. 18 seconds left on the clock. This is a very high scoring game, folks. Oh, UVAX trying to get a little musty do. Oh, what a save there by Bossman. And what a dunky do by It's Eric. Back up to Notice Dawn, hitting it backwards. Ritzy's going to pop this down. I'm thinking, yes, it is going to be overtime in game number 1. No D's in this fence. No D's in this fence. You're right, Roctane. You're so right. Here comes Ritzy. Oh, over. Oh, what a save by It's Eric. Saves in this overtime are going to be crucial. It might set the pace for this series. It's Eric getting a whiff and 3,000. Going to try to get it slotted anyway, but Bossman is there for the touchy do. Ice Bear going to try to clear this out. Notice Dawn trying to get this shot on net. Ritzy gets a nice savey do. UVAX now trying to get a shot on net, and Bossman's there for the bangy do. Eric trying to get this centered for a teammate. UVAX is there. Eric gets demoed on the back half. Oh my goodness, what is this spam? UVAX trying to get a flicky do. It's a little high, but it's Eric with the follow-up. Ladies and gentlemen, Stryker Outcasts will take game number 1. Yep, bye, Master Yoda, indeed. Gave him the little band hammer there. Element Neon taking a little bit of time before game number 2. Look at the stats for this game. Stryker Outcast. You have It's Eric getting a savior and a hat trick with 4 shots. You get Notice Dawn with a playmaker and 2 saves. And you have UVAX with 2 goals, 1 assist, and 1 save. Then you have Ice Bear, 1 goal, 3 assists with the playmaker. Bossman, 2 goals, 2 saves. Ritzy, 1 goal, 1 save. Stryker Outcast held on for the amount of saves that they got in this game number 1. It's going to be a great series, Crazy Jeffy. It's going to be a great one, hands down. I concur. All right, rock and roll for game number 2. Nice kickoff by Noticed on. Boss Man banging this down. Uvax is back on the attack. Ritzy trying to get it past Uvax. Does get it past two members, but a third member, Noticed on, trying to shoot it high. Bossman is there for the save he do. And Noticed on trying to keep this pressure, trying to get another shot, and then Ice Bear there for the save he do. Element Neon stepping up that defense. Bossman getting another save he do. Is shot over. I don't know what happened from the demo, but looks like it was cleared out by Stryker Outcast. And then an open net opportunity for Noticed on, getting a goal 30 seconds into this game number 2. Stryker Outcast gaining the lead. What a yanger banger from Noticed on. 62 mile an hour from half court. Not bad. Ice Bear now coming on the attack. No, it's Eric banging it over to Ritzy. Ritzy gonna bang this back to Boss Man, but Boss Man passes or rises it to Noticed on. Noticed on gonna try to get the center for Uvax. Uvax with the Whiffinator 3000 trying to get a nutty little touchy do. Here comes it's Eric gonna try to get this cleared. Ice Bear off the ceiling with a freaking crazy read blocky do. Uvax now coming in hot, running out of space. Ice Bear gonna win the 50 do. It's Eric gonna get that nice touchy do, bangerizing it back down half field. Noticed on gonna try to follow up, but Ritzy is there banging it out the corner. Uvax is there trying to bang it back from the corner. The corner. Ladies and gentlemen, that corner was holding MVP for a few seconds. And a shot on net, no one back. Ice Bear scoring again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling like all of these games are gonna be high scoring ones. The defensive rotations are just not there for either team currently in this series, but the offensive pressure is definitely there for both teams. I know the pressure is a little high for both teams. Whoever wins this game will move on and qualify for the winner split. Nerves is going to get to him. Uvax going to try to cut this. Getting the cut just not quite far enough, but Noticed on trying to sneak it in, almost getting that shot. Ritzy with a nice save. It's Eric trying to get it centered. A nice demo. It's Eric getting another touchy do, getting it around the defense. What a play there from Stryker Outcasts. Rocktane says, sub me in, coach. I'll up the defense. Look at that shot by It's Eric. Perfectly placing it behind Bossman. Nice demo by Uvax. Stryker Outcasts really capitalizing on a play there. Well, Rocktane, I can tell you one thing. If they sub me in, I could definitely throw for whatever team's playing right now. Whatever team I get placed on, I meant. Bossman with another shot right back at it, folks. This is literally back and forth. Back and forth. He says same, to be honest. Lamau, as the kids say. Little catchy dude from Wizzy. Bossman banging it back to the corner, trying not to let Stryker Outcast get any possession. Oh, Whiffinator 3000 from Noticed on, but a shot by Uvax and a save by Bossman. Yeah, same, Rocktane. I'm hard stuck C2, bro. I got GC and Hoops and Rumble, but I can't surpass C2 in 2s or 3s. It's Eric trying to bang this down the field. Half the game left to go. It's stuck 2-2. Ice Bear banging this all the way down to the corner. Noticed on getting a Whiffinator 3000. Uvax is going to have to get this clear. Noticed on not getting the touch to do. It's Eric is there for the touch instead. It's Eric trying to get the solo play. Ice Bear there with a beautiful save he do. Uvax trying to get this ball centered. Bossman, nice block he do. Noticed on trying to get a yanger on that touch. It's Eric trying to get this ball centered for a teammate. Uvax is there for the recovery. Gonna try to get this ball centerized. It's stuck in the corner. Ice Bear trying to bang this away. It's Eric trying to get this ball center. A shot. Bossman with the clear up the Ice Bear. Ice Bear. Ooh, what a save he do by Uvax, but a double commit on the defense. Will that cost them? Yes, it will. In this game, there could not be any double commits because the offensive pressure for both teams is extremely high, and that will definitely cost them as Element Neon regains the lead in this game number 2. Ooh, Uvax with the Whiffinator 3000. Noticed on with the catchy do, getting dunkerized by Bossman, but it's Eric is there for the clear. It's Eric on the solo attack. Ritzy's going to bangerize it right back to the other side of the net. Trying to get this ball centered. Bossman is there, but Uvax was there faster. Ice Bear trying to get this cleared away. Uvax going to try to get this ball centered for a teammate. It's Eric is there, but a blocky do. Ice Bear going to try to bring this away, but Uvax, nice cut across the defense of the field. Trying to carry this down. Notice Dawn going to try to get this ball centered, maybe for a teammate. Not quite getting the touch you do. Oh, but gets it past the defense, but nobody on Stryker Outcast was ready for that pass. Notice Dawn going Jim. Under a minute left to go. Outcast down by 1. Ice Bear trying to get this over. Shot on net. Oh, a little wide. Close one. Ice Bear banging this over to Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn trying to get another touch-you-do. Boss Man with the clear. Fear no risk. How's it going, brother? Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Uvax trying to get this pass-you-do. Oh, it's Eric holding some pressure. Notice Dawn trying to get this ball centered. Woodsy, 30 seconds remain. Stryker Outcast only down by a goal. Is Element Neon going to hold on to this lead? Looking like they're burning time here. Trying to take as much time on their plays as possible. Ooh, a nice clear by Uvax. But a shot on net. It's a little wide. We're running out of time. Element Neon might get this W in game 2. No boosticles in the tank. It's looking like this will be it. They're slowly getting it down the field. And oh no, unfortunately, game 2 is going to go not for Stryker Outcast, but for Element Neon. Way to hold away. Look at the saves this time for Element Neon. Really stepping up that defense. Holy cow. 10 saves. Stryker Outcast only having 1. What a game 2. Yeah, Stryker Outcast have a lot of shots and a lot of pressure. If they could just tighten up that defense just a little bit, they'd be a force to be reckoned with against Element Neon tonight. I almost hit auto. On all of you watch me almost click it. It's so habitual to hit that auto button, you know? I'm glad I didn't actually do it. I have before. Only once, though, and that was months ago. Don't you cap on me, Roctane. Boss Man over to Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn banging it over to Ritzy. Ritzy trying to get this shot on net, but it's Eric with the clear. Notice Dawn can try to get this center for Uvax. Uvax with a poppy do. Notice Dawn trying to finish it up. It's Eric now trying to get this ball center, getting another touchy do. Ritzy is there, banging this downfield. Ritzy trying to get bumped, but holding strong. Uvax gonna get this clear down center over Ice Bear. Ritzy with the hit down mid. Oh, 2 members of Stryker Outcast didn't quite get it, and neither will Uvax. Element Neon gaining the lead in game number 3. Oh, nice shot attempt by Notice Dawn. And it's Eric has a breakaway, almost, kinda, but Ritzy's there off the backboard, not letting him get a nice little double tap. Open net, it's Eric, can't get to it in time to try to center this ball for a teammate. Oh, shot a little wide by Uvax, unfortunate. Notice Dawn getting the donkey do. Boss Man banging it up. Popping it up high, here comes Uvax coming in hot. Try to get this ball centered. Ooh, Notice Dawn. Nice save you do. Oh, what a block by Uvax, and it's just gonna bounce in. Holy cow. What a play there by Uvax. Nice. Nice play. Saw he wasn't getting the touch, went up for the block, and it just bounces right in. Notice Dawn taking credit for that shot. It is tied 1-1, 3:32 left on the clock. It's Eric trying to get another shot on net, another save. Oh, whiffing 3000 from Notice Dawn. They had the pressure, but just couldn't get the contact. It's Eric, also can't get the contact. That's a double whiffinated 3000 for Stryker Outcast. Notice Dawn can try to bop it up, but Bossman's there to bop it away. Notice Dawn can try to get this ball centered. Uvax with the whiffinated 3000. It's Eric's gonna shoot it wide over to Ritzy. Behind Ritzy, it's Eric and trying to get this solo play. It's banged out by Bossman. Here comes Uvax. Coming in hot. Popping it down. Ice Bear with the catchy do. Bangerizing it away. Oh, getting it past. It's Eric. Ice Bear going to get this centered. With an 3000 from Stryker Outcast defense. Half the game left to play, and it's tied 1-1. This is the lowest scoring first half of any game in this series. Hey, Skeletor, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. The games so far are neck and neck. Notice Dawn bangerizing this down. Ice Bear with a nice savey do. Bossman gonna bangerize this to the corner. Uvax with the whiffinator 3000. Oh, isn't it? No, it's a little wide. 2 minutes left to go. Element Neon almost getting the lead in this game. Ice Bear popping it up. It's Eric with the whiffinator 3000. Notice Dawn right over to Ritzy. Ritzy taking some time. Uvax trying to get a dunky do. Ice Bear going to get a touch, but it's wide again. Oh my gosh. Element Neon getting a lot of shot opportunities on net, but just keep shooting it wide. It's Eric banging it down. Ritzy banging it back. Ritzy with the whiffinator. Not going to be able to center this ball for a teammate. Going to just pull away. Uvax the ball's mid. Ice Bear getting it past one. And it's Eric with a backflippy do. Going to let Element Neon gain the lead. And I'm doing fantastic, Skeletor. I'm just waiting for this game to get some pizza, but I'm loving the cast. I am hungry today. Haven't eaten. Oh, it's Eric with the whiffinated 3000. Nice touch by Uvax. Don't eat the chicken from last time. Yes, Skeletor, you're right, bro. That literally is the first time that's happened to me in like 12 years, bro. What a play there. Richie with a nice open shot, giving their lead up to 2 against Stryker Outcast with only 1:09 left to go. It's Eric popping it up. Ritzy trying to get this open net. Uvax going to try to bang this away and try to get another touchy do banging this down. We have a minute left on the clock. It's up mid. Oh, but what a clear by Bossman, not letting his opportunity arise. Uvax trying to hold that pressure. Now it's Eric is going to try to get this out of the corner. Gets it one touchy do, another touchy do, and a clear by Ice Bear. Uvax trying to bang this back. Oh my goodness. Element Neon coming out of the woodwork, stepping up that defense. Oh my goodness, Uvax almost getting that shot. Notice Dawn though. Oh, what a save again by Element Neon. Triple commit. It works out in their favor. Uvax trying to get that slot, and Uvax will get that slot. 1 goal deficit, 22 seconds left. Stryker Outcast is trying not to be left in the dust in this game 3. Seconds on the clock. It's Eric trying to get this ball centered. Ritzy not quite getting to it. Uvax banging it away. Ice Bear not coming for the shot. And game 3 is going to go to Element Neon. Oopsies. I think I broke it. Hold on. Let me see. I fix it. Ha! I fixed it. You saw nothing. I almost hit auto again for the second time. Rocktain, don't you cap of me. Alrighty. Game number 4. UVAC's getting a demo on Boss Man. Ice Bear going to try to get this clear. UVAC's not getting a touch-y-do. Notice Dong. Ooh, what a pinch-y-do there. Can it be capitalized on? It's Eric pops it up, gets a crazy 50-do, but it's cleared all the way down the field. UVAC's trying to clear this back. Here comes Ritzy with the shot on net. Notice Dong banging it up. Boss Man with the shot on net, and oh, it's Eric. What a beautiful save there. This is the best defensive rotation I've seen for Stryker Outcasts in this series. Hayabusa, thanks for the follow earlier, and welcome in, my friend. UVAC's going for a double tap. Oh, what a save by Boss Man, not letting that happen. It's Eric trying to get this pressure. Oh my goodness, the saves by Element Neon. They're just not letting anything get in, and Stryker Outcasts just can't continuously keep that pressure on them. Bossman trying to get that little sneaky do shot. What a save by UVACs. I think it was a little wide anyway, but he gets a save nonetheless. Bossman trying to clear this mid with no boosticles in the tank. It's Eric's going to try to pop this up off the backboard. Nobody's there for it for both teams. Oh, a try, another try, and UVACs is going to get this. Vax with a self-pass-y do. I think it was calculated. We'll never know for sure. Stryker Outcasts gained the lead in game number 4. We might be seeing a game 7. Ritz here banging this down, trying to get it past Notice Dawn. Able to get the Donkey Do, tying this game up 1-1. Oh, Notice Dawn trying to get that kickoff shot. Ice Bear, what a beautiful save, and Ritzy's gonna try to bang it away, and UVAC tries to get that shot on net, but shoots it a little wide. Oh my. Both teams have been stepping it up in this game. Oh, but nobody's back for Stryker Outcasts. Element Neon will gain the lead in game number 4. 2-1, 3 minutes, 7 seconds left to go. It's Eric trying to back pass it to Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn trying to bang it downfield. Ice Bear coming in hot. Trying to get a flicky do up and away. Here comes Ritzy. Ice Bear banging it back. UVAC's getting an awkward touchy do. Boss Man trying to bang this to the corner. UVAC's popping it up. But here comes Ice Bear popping it back down. Notice Dawn with the catchy do. Banging this downfield, getting it past one. UVAX is up, getting a shot. It's Eric, it's over. Notice Dawn, last one back. Ice Bear gonna try to get a flicky do. What a save by Notice Dawn. Element Neon still holding the lead only by 1. Never mind, by 2. Yeah, Rocktain, I agree. The third man for Stryker Outcast is just full sending it, not giving time for teammates to get back, allowing Element Neon to get some easy plays. And now they have a 2-goal lead against Stryker Outcast with 2 minutes left to go. Ice Bear trying to get this pressure. Notice Dong banging it away. It's Eric coming in. Here comes Boss Man getting this ball centered. Uvax banging it away. It's Eric with the backflippy do. Notice Dawn popping it downfield. Ice Bear popping it up mid. It's Eric banging it all the way down. Boss Man banging it away to the Kerner. Uvax with the Whiffinator 3000. Boss Man banging this away. It's Eric not getting the touchy do. Notice Dawn getting the clear. It's past one. It's Eric with the shot opportunity, shooting it wide. Unfortunate. Notice Dawn keeping this pressure though. Ice Bear banging it away. Notice Dawn trying to stay on it. It's Eric just pushed up too far again for Stryker Outcast. That could cost them. Notice Dawn banging this away, but Stryker Outcast keeping pressure. But cannot get it past Element Neon's defense. It's Eric with a banger downfield. Ice Bear going up for it. Doesn't quite get it. Boss Man banging it away. Nobody on Stryker can get the touch. Boss Man getting that clear. Notice Dawn banging it down. Here comes Ice Bear. Crazy Jeffy, thank you for the follow, my friend. Notice Dawn trying to get that shot. 20 seconds less. Element Neon holding on this defense. Looking like Element Neon might be taking game number 4. 10 seconds left on the clock. Is anybody going to get to it? No, that'll be it for game number 4. Element Neon taking game 4. Only 1 win away from getting qualified in the winner split. Element Neon has been taking advantage of Stryker Outcasts over rotations. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are at game number 5. Element Neon needing 1 more to qualify. Stryker Outcast needing to get 3 in a row. What's going to transpire in this game number 5? Ooh, what a blocky do by Notice Dawn. Uvax is going to try to clear this down the field. Ice Bear stopping him in his tracks. Notice Dawn trying to get this out of the Kerner. Gets it past 2, but Ritzy's the 3rd one back. Notice Dawn trying to get a shot centered. Oh, it's touchy dude by Eric. And Notice Dawn getting blocky dude. What a defensive maneuver by Element Neon. It's Eric getting a Whiffinator. Boss Man trying to get this ball centered for a teammate. Notice Dawn getting bumpy dude. Getting a 50 centered. Getting a demo on Ritzy. Restocking on that boosicles. Get a shot on net. Boss Man not ready. Notice Dawn popping off for Stryker Outcast here in game number 5. Lucky do. Oh, a shot by Ritz. It's a little wide. Notice Dawn's going to get that touchy do. Notice Dawn with the Whiffinator. Uvax is going to try to go Jim of the 50, but Boss Man gets a shot opportunity on net. It's Eric, goes up high, getting a blocky do. Derek gonna try to get this ball across the field with no boosticles in the tank. Uvax with a whiff in 83,000. Noticed on banging at center. Right back for Bossman to bang it over to It's Eric. It's Eric banging it back. Oh my gosh, this is just ping pal back and forth with a donkey do and a follow-up. Uvax will get the shot and the goal before getting demoed. Stryker Outcasts gaining a 2-goal lead here in game number 5. Looking like a whole different team in this game. And Uvax coming in off the kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Ice Bear banging it down. Ice Bear trying to keep this pressure. Stryker Outcasts have a 3-goal lead in this game number 5. They're trying to stay alive in this series. Oh my gosh, what a save by Ice Bear. I would have not been able to save that probably. Ritzy banging this downfield. Here comes Uvax coming in hot. Noticed on banging this away. Oh, what a save by It's Eric, and Uvax is going to clear this all the way downfield. Half this game is over, and Stryker Outcast holding this 3-goal lead strongly. Uvax trying to bang this away, maybe get this mid. It's cleared away by Bossman. Here comes Uvax, but Ice Bear with the blocky do. Bossman up and away. Looking like Stryker Outcast is taking their time in this game. Seems to be helping them out. Ritzy gets a shot on that. Notice Dong Bang rises all the way down to the other side of the field. A demo. Ritzy on Uvax not giving an offensive pressure for Stryker Outcast. But Stryker Outcast just has to hold defense with a 3-goal cushion. Uvax banging it down, getting it past one, trying to get it past another, maybe trying to get goal number 4 for the team. Uvax banging this downfield. Get this ball centerized. Ice Bear over to It's Eric. It's Eric back to Ice Bear. Notice Dawn, sorry, trying to get a crazy shot, but another save do by Ritzy. Looking like Element Neon has been on defense this entire game. We have seen Stryker Outcast pressure they held. We saw them in games 1 and 2. They just weren't holding the defense, and now that they're holding defense, they are dominating this pitch on this game. Notice Dawn banging this up high. Here comes Eric with a clanger. 4-0 in this game 5. Stryker Outcast looking like they're taking this game. Moving on to game 6. Not out just yet. What a demo there by Ice Bear, and It's Eric with 30 seconds left. And another shot by Notice Dawn. Stryker Outcast coming in 5-0 with 25 seconds left to go. Bossman banging this down. 10 seconds left. Oh, notice Dawn getting an own goal. Whoopsie-doo. UVAC saying calculated. And game number 5 is going to Stryker Outcasts, and we will be moving to game 6. Stryker Outcasts still staying in the game. I don't know why it's doing that. It says game 4 when it's game 5. "12 shots on net from Stryker Outcast, with only 5 from Element Neon, and only one of those 5 going in. No problem, I spare. We know it was a typo. UVAC's popping this down midfield. Ritzy with the clear. UVAC's restocking on some boosticles. Ritzy's trying to keep this pressure. Notice Dawn coming in over to UVAC's. UVAC's with the clanger. Ice Bear clearing it up. It's Eric with another Whiffinator backflippy do 3000. UVAC's trying to not let Element Neon get any possession. UVAC's playing try hard chasey do on the ball. It's Eric going Jim, but Ritzy's there for the clear. Notice Dawn trying to keep this pressure on Neon's side. Ice Bear banging it up. UVAC's trying to back pass it, but it's booped up again. It's Eric trying to get this ball center. Ritzy's going to get this clear all the way down the field. UVAC's getting a nice 50 do, but Ice Bear trying to get dimed up. Notice Dawn getting an extra touch, back passing it for It's Eric. It's Eric now on the prowl, going to try to get this center for UVAC's. Whiffinator 3000 and a savey do by Ice Bear and cleared out by Bossman. Holy cow, this game is intense. Bossman banging it over to Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn banging it back over to Ice Bear. Ice Bear to Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn to Ice Bear. Over to Bossman, and Bossman's Element Neon will get their first goal since game number 4. Oh, no, that's not true. They did get 1 from an own goal. But they will gain the lead in this game number 6. Oh, it's Eric trying to get that touchy do. Pincherizes it just a little too hard. And now Ritzy's going to have an banger on the net. And Notice Dawn just can't quite get that savey do. Was last game just a fluke for Outcast? Can they keep it together and bring this to game 7? Or is it ending right here and right now? Bossman bangerizing this down. Here comes UVAC's trying to bang this away. Ritzy over to Ice Bear. Ice Bear with the Whiffinator 3000. Notice Dawn popping it up just a little high. Bossman gonna try to get a shot. It's Eric, has the blocky do. 3 minutes left on this clock, folks. Element Neon holding a 2-goal lead. This is intense. Notice Dawn trying to get a little poppy do. Bossman not falling for it. UVAC's popping it up high. Gonna go for a solo play. Maybe. Ice Bear there for the cleary do. Notice Dawn gonna try to get this ball center for a teammate. Bumping one of them, but Ritzy's there. UVAC's going backwards. Ritzy trying to get this shot on net. Uvax popping it over to Notice Dawn. Notice Dawn trying to get this ball downfield. Manages to get a donkey to an Ice Bear, but Uvax pushed up right with him. Not giving Outcast a good third man for a second man to push up. Uvax popping this down. Boss Man popping it away. Notice Dawn trying to put that center, but Boss Man just holding that pressure. Eric getting a nice touchy-do, but Ice Bear getting a touchy-do right back. 2 minutes left in this game, number 6. Stryker Outcast down by 2. Eric trying to get this past Ritzy with an 8-3000 off the ceiling. Ice Bear pass down to UV. UV not being able to get it past Ice Bear. Here comes it's Eric. No, Ritzy with the bang-y-do out the corner. Oh no, a double commit from Stryker Outcast. Notice Dawn getting to the save-y-do in time. Ritzy trying to get this slot, and Uvax with the save. Stryker Outcast keep doing these double commits. It's gonna hurt them. They're running out of time if they want to bring this to Game 7. Element Neon just have to hold this 2-goal lead. Have a nice cushion. They have enough for 2 mistakes before it's tied. With a minute left, Ritzy's going to bang this down. Notice Dawn's going to bang this over to Boss Man. Boss Man's going to get a whiff and 8-3000. Rule 1 his own teammate and jump out of it. Oh, unfortunate. Element Neon, you guys are poopy heads for breaking a Rule 1 in a league match. Just calling you how I see it. It's okay that you did it, but I'm going to call you out anyway. It's Eric banging this down over to Uvax trying to get this playoff. 35 seconds on the clock. Element Neon still having a 2-goal lead. Notice Dawn banging this downfield. Here comes Ice Bear over to it's Eric. Notice Dawn over to Eric. Eric trying to get this centered. Ice Bear's there. Eric trying to get this ball away. It's looking like Element Neon is going to take this game. And yes, Element Neon will move on to the winner. And Stryker Outcast will not. GG's though to both teams, ladies and gentlemen. GG's. Okay, on that note, I will be right back. I have to set up for the next stream and go grab a slice of pizza. GG's to both teams, ladies and gentlemen. I will have the VOD up all in one shot. Stick around. I have another cast coming up shortly.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Don't know why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me if I deserve this feeling. I thought that you know that we had something special till you end up all this way. Please tell me why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me why I deserve this feeling. I thought that you loved me, I thought that you need me till you end up all this way. Feelings change and love can go, but tell me why are you so cold? What did I wrong? What was the fault? Or what you say is I don't know. Feelings change and love can go, but tell me why are you so cold? What did I wrong? What was the fault? I thought that you loved me, I thought that you need me till you end up all this way. I don't know.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. I just realized I was muted for that whole thing. But sorry for the little delay in between casts there. I had to run upstairs and grab some pizza. I was hungry, but I got my fill. How's everybody doing tonight? As you can see, the prediction is up, ready to go. This Radiance against Radiance tonight. My good buddy Maple asked me to cast, and I have casted for both teams, actually. So this should be an interesting match. Let's read some chat here. Craney, what's up? Yes. What Sirentis said. Just check out the Skyward series Discord, and they'll get you all hooked up. Usually get to play against people your own rank. Nothing too Smurfy-like when you solo queue 2s and 3s and you get smurfed on hard like everyone does. You don't really deal with it that much in these kind of competitive leagues, which is nice. You're actually playing against people around your same level. Now, they could just be on like the higher cusp of your little range, but it's still within a 2-rank range. 2-rank meaning like C1, C2, C2, C3, something like that, depending on how they do it. But it's always within 2 ranks, which is nice. So like you're not really getting completely obliterated unless your whole team is on the lowest rank and you play a team that's all on the highest of the little cusp. Like that could happen. But like for the most time, it's pretty close. Let me let Maple know we're good to go. How's everyone else doing, though? Happy Sunday. Did anyone watch the World Cup? Were you happy with the results or sad? Messi getting his last World Cup win for his career. That game was crazy. I thought France had it, but I was told they need 5 minutes, which is great because it gave me time to eat, digest, chill for a minute, let this food really settle. Well, while we're waiting, if any of y'all are interested, all of my VODs that I cast, I upload directly to my YouTube. You're more than welcome to subscribe and then watch any VOD that I've ever done if you'd like. There's like over 130 on there. Also, while we're in the last week of before playoffs, in case you guys do have teams that made playoffs and you need some scrims, you're more than welcome to join the Stryker Esports Discord. Check us out. You know, and if you need some scrims or just want to hang out, whatever, more than welcome to. I'm not here to snipe you away from Radiance or anyone else who you cheer for or who you recognize you play for. But, you know, it's always nice to have other servers to be intertwined with just in case, you know, you need people to game with. Because, like, everyone on your friends list and one server's dead. We have we have 1 to 2 VCs popping from, like, now till about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. every day. It's nuts. Define barely made to playoffs. Yeah, for real. Oh no, my batteries. Looks like Phantoms is in. Maple, I hope you sent that info to Draco. I did not. Raheen, what's going on? Define made it. I honestly don't remember saying made it. Oh, if you made it to playoffs or not. I was just talking out loud, like, as in, if you have a team that made it or have a team that didn't make it, you're more than welcome to, you know, if you need some scrims, we have teams who are always wanting to scrim. MPG who? Serranus. Because didn't MPG transform into final form? Aren't they final form now? Thought they had like a 3 server merger or something. That's what the grapevine said anyway. All right, looks like everybody's here. Let me switch screens here. Let me click a button. Skadoosh, skadoosh. Unworthy Melaners? Oh, okay. Because Abstract is now a part of Stryker. That's why I was asking. I was like, it's the only MPG team I really remember. I said go Radiants because they're both Radiants. Got him. Alrighty, and we're off. Giats getting a nice little savey do from Yoda's shot. Ukulele trying to get that ball centered, but not quite happening. Bagel Woman, how you doing? How was your weekend? I hope it was just as great as you are, my friend. What a save you do there. 30 seconds in and the pressure's already popping off. Raheen trying to centerize this ball. Oh, Giats, what a pinch he do. Hello? Oh my gosh, this is just back and forth pressure. I'm assuming these two teams scrim each other a lot. Somebody back me up here. Ukulele coming in with a Whiffinator 3000 and one for Raheen as well. Maple Syrup. Gonna bang this over to Giats. Giats over to Dr. Ukulele. What a bing bong ping pong double decker combo.
Baba Bowie.
Oh my gosh. What a pass. What a shot. Nice play. Bagel, I actually did not. I did not go out at all. We rescheduled it again to possibly Tuesday. It's a big rip. Dr. Ukulele banging this down. Yoda now coming in trying to center this ball. Raheen. Up and away. Dr. Ukulele coming in hot. Oh, TB Rock with a Whiffinator. Giats trying to get this ball to the center of the field. Oh, what a blocky do by TB Rock. And then Maple Syrup holding the gym again for Dr. Ukulele. TB Rock now going to try to take this down the field, but not without Raheen trying to put some pressure, but getting demoed by Maple Syrup. Bonked in the freaking wall. You know what, Bagel? We kind of do, but when they all say they're down, then they don't, and then they change it the same day, or the day of the plans, you know, it gets kind of annoying. I just say forget it. Yoda with the open net shot, and yes, it's going to be tied. Radiance Phantoms against Radiance Draco, neck and neck in the first half of this game. 1-1. Yoda with the boomer. Boggle. Oh, here we go. Off the kickoff. Here comes Giats trying to get this ball centerized. Yoda with a banger back to the corner. Gonna try to get this ball centerized for a teammate. Oh, nice try by Ukulele. Not letting TB Rock get that touchy do. And tradesies on the demos on the field from both Radiance teams. Ukulele cutting, but managing to get a nice save and clear. Yoda trying to hold this pressure. Here comes Giats coming in hot. Over to Raheen. Maple Syrup with a nice savey do. TB Rock now going in, getting a little topsy-turvy off the spinny doos on the sidewall. Yoda bangerizing this ball centered. Giats trying to get that shot on net. Maple Syrup coming in hot. Here comes Raheen. Back to Yoda with a shot on net, but Giats comes out of nowhere. Gets a beautiful save. Oh my gosh, what a game. Yes, Bagel, I thank you for that. I hope we can find some time to get a little tipsy during the holidays. Maple Syrup banging this down over to TB Rock. TB Rock popping it up. Here comes Raheen coming in hot. Oh, a shot on net from Giats. Raheen the Giats. Bing bong ping pong double decker combo.
Baba Bowie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Draco is going to take the lead with 1:30 left on this clock. Maple Syrup with the Whiffinator 3000. Raheen trying to get that shot on net. Yoda there for the clear. Giats hitting it backwards to Ukulele. Ukulele trying to win this demo against Yoda. Here comes Maple Syrup trying to get to center. Giats going to bang it down. Maple Syrup trying to get past, but gets demorized. And Giats going to try to get it past the defensive Phantoms, and he does. And Draco takes a 2-goal lead in game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Raheem with the Whiffinator 3000. Here comes Ukulele. Maple Syrup getting bumperized. DB Rock is there for the clear. Excuse me. Oh, Yoda coming in hot. Maple Syrup now trying to get this ball centerized. Ukulele banging it to the corner. TB Rock banging his back. Maple Syrup getting a demo, but Giats is still there. Maple Syrup popping this up a little too far to the left, trying to get this ball passed back for a teammate. Raheen is going to take this pressure away, and TB Rock going right back at it. Even though it's a 3-1 lead with 30 seconds remaining, while Stryker is holding this lead, it's still a close game. The rotations are pretty tight on both sides, pretty solid offensive and defensively, and the demos are going crazy. Giats over to Raheen. Raheen gonna try to get another shot on net. Maple Syrup getting a little boopy doop. Ukulele trying to get that ball. It's a little too far out, but Giats is there. Gonna maybe try to get a last second goal for Draco. And no, game number 1 is going to Draco, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. GG's. Looks like everybody's readied up, so I'm going to ready up as well. Keep this show on the road. Don't forget, if you have dropped a follow, you get 300 bounty points that you can use to spend on the prediction to get more bounty points down the road to possibly request special things in the viewer rewards. Sirentis, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Am I saying that correctly, by the way? Is it Sirentis? TB Rock with the Yanger. Yoda trying to get an extra touchy do. Not quite getting what he's looking for. Giats with the Whiffinator 3000. Raheen is there to follow it up. Basically, yeah, bet. Then would count it. Ukulele trying to go in for the solo play. Getting it past center for Raheen, and Raheen's going to come in hot. And Draco's going to take the lead yet again here in game 2. They're 25 seconds into this game, and Draco is showing Phantoms what's up. Maple Syrup trying to get this ball clear. Giats with the Whiffinator 3000 had an opportunity to shoot that. Now Yoda's going to come in, trying to get this ball centerized. A pinchy do between Raheen and Dr. Ukulele. Maple Syrup going over to Dr. Ukulele. Dr. Ukulele coming in hot. TB Rock going to boop it away. Yoda trying to get this ball centered. Raheen trying to get this away from Maple Syrup and manages to get it out of his clutches. Raheen going for a solo play, not quite getting it. TB Rock with the touchy do. Now this is C1, C2 gameplay. Oh yeah. You're Joner. Hey, nice to meet you. Maple has said only bad things about you. No, I'm just kidding. Ukulele coming in with a breakaway, getting dimed up by Raheen. What a play there. 2-0 Draco holding this lead. Maple would never. You know what? Maple would. Maple's secretly evil. You didn't know. I mean, his name is Maple Syrup. Maple Syrup is sweet until it's rock hard, you know? And then it's evil. Sounded really sus, by the way. I'm gonna just keep going. Here comes Yoda. Didn't mean it that way. Here comes Yoda trying to get a passy do over to Maple Syrup, and Maple Syrup Using that sweetness. Getting a goal on the board for the Phantoms. Closing that deficit back to 1. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. Every time I go to my cabin in Vermont for hunting every year, we have 200 acres up there. But where we go, there's an inn in town that we go every Friday or every Thursday night to get dinner. I get 2 pounds of maple syrup wings, and I'll tell you what, they're the most delicious wings you'll ever have in your life. They're so good. Top 5 for me. Top 5 easy. DB Rock trying to get this shot on net. Dr. Ukulele getting a touchy do. Maple Syrup trying to get a centerized for Yoda. Yoda centerizing this for TB Rock, but TB Rock can't quite get to it, and Giats is going to get that clear. And here comes Ukulele over to Giats. Giats getting a soft touchy do, getting it past. Oh, Maple, it almost saved by, oh my gosh. Listen, just because it sounds American doesn't mean it's not delicious, okay? Some things we have in America are delicious, and it is fantastical. Scale 1 to 10 and give it like an 8.8. What helps that the wings are good quality too. The maple syrup really actually makes it taste good. You know, Giat's trying to get that 50. Oh my gosh, all the way over to Ukulele, who's able to touch that. Comes maple syrup now with some extra spinny doos. No. I usually tap other trees. Overheen trying to get that touch to do. Maple syrup's going to bangerize it down. Oh, what a touch you do. Here comes maple syrup coming in hot. Nope, taking his time, turning around. Back to the corner it goes. Here comes Yoda coming in hot. Yoda got an open net opportunity. Just has to shoot it straight. And yes, we are now tied with 1:31 left. 2-2. Sorrentis, you mind your business over there, my friend. You mind your business. What a nice kickoff here. Here comes Yoda over to Giats. Giats gonna try to get another shot, but what a save do by Maple Syrup and a double commit for Draco. Draco still has a 1-goal lead over Phantoms. You know what, Sirentis? I realized that after I said it, so it happens. You know, I just ate like right before this casting started, and it's still processing. Leave me alone. Dr. Ukulele with a shot on that. Yoda luckily there in time, but Maple Syrups. Whiffinator backflip 3000. Ukulele now bangerizing this down. We have 45 seconds left on the clock. Is Draco going to hold this lead, bringing this to game 3 with no W's for Phantoms? Or is Phantoms going to tie this up and possibly bring this to overtime for a different outcome? They're really trying. They're really trying, but they just can't manage to get that ball center past. Draco is holding that defense and shoving that ball outside of their side of the field. And Ukulele will get another goal, securing that 2-goal lead with 15 seconds left. Phantoms will have to get an epic kickoff in order to bring this home. Where did your prime go? I don't know, but Yoda coming back. Oh my gosh, in 6 seconds. 1 kickoff goal happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Phantoms are only down by 1. Yoda comes in with the banger. What a bing bong.
Baba Booey.
Ping pong double-decker combo off the kickoff. Is Phantoms going to come back in these 8 seconds? They need to do it once more. Raheen going up. Maple Syrup not quite getting that touchy-do. TB Rock keeping the ball alive. Pincherizing it a little too far. Here comes Yoda, but Ukulele going to bang this down, and game number 2 is going to Draco. We move on to game 3. Phantoms so far not on the bird. Why'd I do that? Rip. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I was saying game 2. I have to get that fixed. I gotta recode that. Yes, Sorrentus. Where did your prime go, huh? Huh? We don't know where it is. Nobody knows. Alrighty, folks. Game number 3. Draco. Oh, I had it backwards, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hold on. I went to update it and updated it backwards. There you go. No one saw nothing. You saw nothing. Sorrentus, I don't want to hear it. TB Rock going to try to get this clear. Back to the corner. Here comes Maple Syrup. Trying to get a passing play. Gets dunkerized. Oh. Here comes Giats now. Getting dunkerized right back. Ukulele banging this away. Maple Syrup with the Whiffinator 3000. Raheen on the prowl. Can't get it past TB Rock. And Dr. Ukulele trying to back passerize it to Giats. Giats going to restock on boosticles and get it past Yoda. But Yoda, bing bong, ping pong bumps in the front. Giats banging this center. TB Rock with a shot on net. But Raheen with a nice save. And Maple Syrup's going to try to get this centered yet again. But Raheen is now on the breakaway. Going to try to get this past TB Rock. But TB Rock holding the defense strong. Giats going to try to get this away from the corner. Yoda getting it past. TB Rock retaking possession. Trying to get a flicky-do. It's blockerized by Raheen. It's banged back. It's banged back again. Oh my gosh. This first minute already has been nuts. Excuse me. Tastes like pizza. Here comes Yoda. Oh, Giats though, trying to hold that corner. A minute and a half has passed, and oh my gosh, a demo, but no one there to execute on that play, taking the defense out. Oh, what a shot on net, but TB Rock is not there to follow up that pass off the backboard. Phantoms both teams have had opportunities to score, but just no one has been able to execute. Look at that, double Whiffinator 3000 from both sides of the field. Phantoms and Draco. What a clear. Here comes TB Rock trying to come in hot. Ukulele banging it back. Half of this game has gone by and no one has yet to put anything on the board, but Giats with the yanger from downtown. Yoda with the backboard clear. Raheen trying to get this centerized. Ukulele not quite getting to it with the Whiffinator 3000 slightly above the ball. Giats going to try to self-pass this. Oh, holds 50 on TB Rock. Is anybody up? Yes, Raheen is with a bouncy-do. Draco is going to get a bing-bong, ping-pong, double-decker combo, gaining the lead with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock.
Baba Booey.
Draco holding this lead. If they just hold this lead for 2 minutes and 13 seconds, they will walk away with a win tonight. You know, I have seen Phantoms play, especially in the last circuit of IGL, and they literally were one of the best teams to beat, hardest teams to beat in threes. They ended up playing in the finals against one of my teams, and they got second place to one of my teams. But they would scrim each other all the time. And I'm just surprised to see Draco just dominating the Phantoms like this when I have seen the Phantoms do great things before. Maple Syrup banging this down, trying to get this to Yoda. A minute 32 left on the clock. Yoda getting an extra touchy do. Here comes TB Rock trying to get that slot, and Maple Syrup's going to come back and finish it home with a three-piece chicken meal. Ladies and gentlemen, for Radiant's Phantoms, every person on that team touched the ball to get it into the net. Three-piece chicken meal. Yeah, Stryker does have immaculate chemistry. I will give you that. I just figured it would at least go to a game 4, game 5. I mean, we still have time for it to happen, obviously. It's tied up. We have just over a minute left to go. Gias is going to try to center this ball for a teammate, but Maple Syrup's going to be there before both teammates go on Draco's side, leaving the net wide the frick open. Is TB Rock going to be able to get this three-piece chicken meal play again? And no. Gias was there in time, and then Dr. Ukulele was also holding the Gym 50. C1, C2, Letty. Maple Syrup popping this up now. Here comes Giats. Going to try to get this ball centerized for Raheen. Raheen over to Ukulele. Ukulele popping this over back to Raheen. Raheen's going to try to centerize this ball. Yoda with the clear. And here comes Maple Syrup now on the attack. Getting this past to TB Rock. But what a 50 by Raheen, not letting the Phantoms get a score. We have 22 seconds on the clock. Still 1-1. Are we getting some overtime in game 3? Hello? Raheen banging this down. Here comes Ukulele trying to keep this pressure. No, we're going into overtime in game 3. This is sudden death for the Phantoms. If they get scored on by Draco, they are out in this series. But if they score first, then they are still in for game 4. What a save there by TB Rock. Trying not to get knocked out of this game. Yoda bangerizing it down. Giats banging it back to the corner to Ukulele. Ukulele getting dunkerized by TB Rock. Raheen trying to bang this away from TB Rock. Manages to do it successfully. Gets a nice touchy-do. Giats with the demo. Oh my gosh, but what were those spawns? Could not help Giats get a back pass. Ukulele getting an awkward touchy-do. Here comes Yoda with the banger. And the Phantoms will stay alive in this series going to game 4. Sirentis, you were wrong, my friend. We are going to game 4. Phantoms come back. What a shot there.
Boggle.
No. Everybody's readied up. Let's move this on to game 4. Is Phantoms going to win this game? And we're going to go to a game 5. I'm always cheering for a game 5. And Phantoms delivered the way I always expected Phantoms to. When it's high peak pressure moments. That's when they always capitalize the most when I watch them play and cast it for them. Here comes Yoda banging this down. Possibly a good solo play. Oh, Ukulele quite couldn't get the touchy-do, giving Phantoms an early lead here in game 4. Bubbles. Yeah, trying to get this shot on net. Maple Syrup's there for the save you do. Ukulele going to try to keep this pressure. Nice pop-up. TB Rock with a whiff in 83,000. Yoda's going to bang a riser right over to Giats, but holds it strong. Oh, Ukulele with a whiff in 83,000. Maple Syrup's going to also have a whiff in 83,000 from the missed 50. Ukulele trying to keep this pressure back in the corner. Oh, Raheen banging this away. Giats getting a nice touchy-do, but Maple Syrup there for the bangerizer. Ukulele with the whiff and 83,000. Raheem's going to come in and try to get this ball centered. TB Rock up, bangerizing it backwards, back towards the corner. Giats going to try to get this centered yet again for a teammate. Yoda now up, banging it away, back to the sidewall, and here we go. Repeat, rinse, and repeat for Draco for this past 35 seconds. They have just been going back and forth on the Phantoms goal line, but aren't able to capitalize on getting any goals. And now Phantoms are trying to put some pressure back on Draco's side. Giats with a nice save you do. TB Rock with a touch you do, trying to do the same thing back to that Draco did to them. Maple Syrup popping it high, but here comes Raheen over to TB Rock. Ukulele getting a nice little touchy-do for the other team. Yoda has a shot on net, and the Phantoms will get a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. If it continues on to this pace, we will definitely be seeing a Game 5 coming out of this series. Phantoms are coming out of the woodworks. They held strong on defense for almost 40 seconds against Draco, and then they broke apart Draco in the next 30 seconds on their defense. It seems like they're starting to wise up here in this game. TB Rock trying to get this ball centered. Giats over to Maple. Maple over to Raheen. Ooh, what a play by Raheen again. Getting that blocky dude, not letting Yoda get a shot on net. Raheen banging it up. Getting the ball centered. Ukulele trying to get the butt shot. Not quite enough cheek for that action. But Ukulele coming back from Giats. Giats with the donkey do, and Ukulele just there. And hold on, this second half of the game has just started, and Draco now getting a point on the board. Is Draco coming back? Phantoms are only up by 1. They have to hold this lead if they want to move on to Game 5. But we know how Draco can play. And as I call it, it comes to fruition. It is now 2-2 with 2:15 left on the clock. Draco comes back, tying the game up. Phantoms have a 2-goal lead for about a minute. And Sorrentis is cheering on the Draco squad. Here comes Giats. Bang this over to Maple Syrup, who shoots it super wide. Ukulele going to try to get this past TB Rock. Manages to get it past TB Rock. Cannot get it past Yoda. But Giats up in the air, doing some nice spinny doos. They'll try to get a fakey do. If that was toucherized, that could have maybe been different. Ukulele there in time for the save against the Phantoms. What a shot on that. What a save by Ukulele. Holy cow. Somebody clipped that. That was the save of the day. You're thinking that was going in. There were not that many pixels left on that ball. And Ukulele was able to save it. What a play. Ukulele trying to get this ball centered for a teammate. Oh, nobody there, but he manages to get it past the defense. Yoda has an open opportunity. Ukulele cutting off Yoda in Yoda's tracks. They're going to try to get this ball centerized. Here comes Raheen over to Maple Syrup. Maple Syrup shooting this wide. TB Rock squeezing it in between. Oh my gosh, Radiance Draco down by 1. 52 seconds left to go. TB Rock getting it just past Giats. What a touch. This game has been nuts. Hold on a second. TB Rock over to Giats. Giats over to Yoda. Raheen back passing it. Restocking on boosticles, trying to bangerize this ball away. Here comes Yoda. Maple Syrup getting a nice touch-a-do, not letting them shoot on net. Giat trying to get this strongly. TB Rock there for the 50. Trying to get another shot on net, but what a save by Ukulele. We have 22 seconds left on the clock. Are we seeing game 5? Or at least seeing overtime here? I don't know. Phantom's just holding strong. Draco's got to really pull this together if they want to end this here. And Yoda does it again, bringing the deficit up to 2 on Draco. We will definitely be seeing a game number 5 in this Radiance versus Radiance game. Raheem banging this down. Trying to get this ball over. And no, that's going to be it. Phantoms taking game 4. We are moving on to game 5. This game will be sudden death for both teams. Phantoms able to win 2 games in a row. Raheem leaving early. Where's Raheem at? Oh, there he is. There's Raheem. Probably car change, yeah. See, I have all my presets named, so like I don't even have to leave. I can just switch. I have like 30 of them, and all of them are named, so I know what's what. And we're off here. Game 5, sudden death. Who's taking home the W? I know Sorrentis is cheering for Draco. What is everybody else cheering for? Raheem trying to bang this down. TB Rock not letting it happen. Giat's taking boosticles, but Raheem's going to centerize this ball for Ukulele. Oh, what a save there by Yoda. What's he do by TB Rock, bangerizing this ball down. I mean, it's happened before. One day I casted like 2 in a row. And then the next day I casted 2 shutouts in a row. It happens. Anything can happen. Oh, what a try by Giats. Maple Syrup being there just in case. Raheem with the Whiffinator 3000. Excuse me for the burpee do. Galele popping this up here. 1 minute down in this game. 4 more to go. Maple Syrup with the Whiffinator 3000. Giat's going to try to shoot this. It's a little high. Yoda is going to get the touchy-do. But here comes Raheem trying to get this ball centerized for Ukulele. And yes, a bing-bong, ping-pong, double-decker combo play for Radiance Draco. Putting Radiance on the board 1-0 against Radiance Phantoms. Maple Syrup trying to get that clear. TB Rock trying to finish it. And yes, it has a nice bouncy do top right. What a placement shot. As soon as Draco takes the lead, Phantoms come right back and tie it up. We have an epic game 5. I hope you all are cheering for an overtime just as much as I am, because let's face it, this is going to be awesome. TB Rock trying to get this ball centered, and Yoda is there. Phantoms will gain the lead in this game 5. Where's the defense for both teams? They're just in the past like 30 seconds. It's been 3 goals. Seriously. Maple Syrup banging this away. Over to Yoda. Oh, Giats get a nice touch to do. Not letting TB Rock get a shot opportunity on net, but Raheem coming in hot. Yoda's going to get that clear. Right over to TB Rock, who's trying to get a bing bong, but shoots it a little too far to the right. Yoda trying to get this centered for nobody. Giats over to Maple Syrup, over to Raheen, back to Maple, back to Ukulele. 3 minutes left in this game. 5, 3. Ooh! Raheen! What a shot there. What a bump by Ukulele, opening up the net, and Raheen just getting that angle. Nice play by Radiance Draco. What a slot indeed. If it wasn't for that bump on Maple Syrup, I don't know if it would have happened. Ukulele trying to hold strong, but Maple Syrup with the follow-up. Radiance Phantoms coming right. Every time Draco scores, Phantoms comes right back within 10 seconds, bringing themselves back in the lead. Holy cow. What a game 5. We still have more than half the game left. And it's already 3-2. Here comes Giats coming in hot. Over to Raheem with a nice bar-in shot. Draco tying it right back up. 3-3, 2:18 on the clock. This could go to 6-6 before we see an overtime at this rate. Let's see if Phantoms do it again. They're 3 for 3 for returning that ball right back in the net. Excuse me. Giats pops it up to TB Rock. Raheen on it. Gonna try to get this ball down. Oh, what a save there by Yoda. Ukulele trying to get a slot, but Yoda was just not having it. TB Rock's gonna bang this down center field. Giats is the first one on it. Maple Syrup, no, getting the touchy-do. Yoda getting demoed by Ukulele. TB Rock, the only other one to shoot it with Finator 3000 from the defense. Yoda trying to get this slotted. Giats is there. If they didn't have a demo from Draco, it may have been a different outcome, but Phantoms got a demo from Draco. They are not beating this tie. Raheen trying to get this ball on center. Here comes Maple Syrup out the corner. Middle, no, it's touched by Giats. Bangerized away. TB Rock trying to go Jim, but Raheen denying the 50. Easy shot on net. Easy save on net by Yoda. Maple Syrup trying to bang it down to TB Rock. TB Rock losing momentum. Here comes Yoda with the slot. They had time. Draco had time. But Yoda just slots it as far right as possible. Giats just missing it by the skin of his teeth. 1 minute exactly left on the clock. Radiance Phantoms holding this lead. Oh my gosh, it still is anybody's game. Talk about evenly matched up. You can't get more even than this. Draco gets 2 wins in a row. Phantoms gets 2 wins in a row. It's been neck and neck and score back and forth. What a save there by Giats. Yoda trying to get that shot, trying to secure the win for Phantoms. We have 30 seconds left. Raheen trying to bang this down, getting a demo on the way. TB Rock banging this over. Draco running out of time. They want to bring this to some OT. Doesn't mean they won't put on that pressure. Giats popping it back to Ukulele. That's a little risky. Maple Syrup trying to get that shot on net. Here comes Yoda shooting it wide for TB Rock. Oh, a double commit for Draco. Oh no, and Phantoms have a 2-goal lead with 8 seconds left. It's not looking so hot for Draco now. Are we going to see a reverse sweep from Phantoms? Hello? Holy. 5 seconds left. Any last second goals? And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Phantoms come back with a reverse sweep against Radiant's Draco. What a game. What a game. Even though it says game 4, it is game 5 if anyone is using these as screenshots. Wow. Wow. Just wow. So I had the pleasure whoever voted for Phantoms is going to get a nice big reward here. I had the pleasure of casting for Radiance tonight. And thank you, Maple, so much for the opportunity. I love casting for Radiance. They're a good group of people. They have great teams, great sportsmanship, great players. I've casted for Maple countless times, casted for Draco now twice, I think. And Draco, listen, you guys are a great team. It's not like you should be walking out of here with your head held low. You did great. You did great. But Phantoms, there can only be one winner. Tonight it was Phantoms. Phantoms, congratulations. If you guys aren't in my Discord and you're ever looking for other scrims to participate in, because I'm assuming this is mostly Phantoms viewers in here, or Phantoms, excuse me, Radiance viewers in here, please don't hesitate to check out my Discord. And like I said earlier, if you ever want to rewatch any of my VODs that I do for casting, they all go to my YouTube. Subscribe. You'll see it when I post it. I post it within the same day. Thank you, Bagel. I hope you have yourself a good evening as well. But guys, thank you again so much for all the love, all the hype, all the chat. It was a good night tonight. And we're going to try to end this on a bang. Who are we going to raid tonight? If you want to stick around, at least for a raid, to drop a follow for one of my friends, it would be greatly appreciated. He is a great guy. He is high-ranked Rocket League player, also coaches, does good content. All in all, beautiful soul. But until next time, and if you guys want, here is the raid thing. But until next time, y'all. No worries. Hey, Spicy, you're coming in just before I leave. Love y'all so much. Have a great night. Deuces. Smooches. Outlaw. Out.